There we go. All right.
Yeah. That's after dark. You already know. Moms in the morning suck.
Dad's after dark, grilling in the park, making back ribs on the grill. Me and my wife, Netflix and chill, sweet tea, roller cooler, lawnmowers, blah blah blah. Mom's in the morning, they talking, it's kinda boring. Bourbon, Velcro, New Balances, tatted on my nose. Mickey G, funny packs, that's on me. Blue jean shorts, yeah, that kinda short. Dad's after dark, Dad's after dark.
Dad's After Dark.
What?
And welcome to Dad's After Dark on Jetway Radio. I'm your host, Mikey G. It's Wednesday, 9:06. Starting fashionably late, boys.
Man, I bet them folks been sitting there for 6 minutes. Come on, anybody that's after dark.
I bet them folk.
That's after dark. That's after dark.
Them folk right there.
Yeah, that one folk.
What's going on, Outlaw?
Oh, you know, just living a dream, trying to play catch up, man.
What's going on, Back Bacon?
Same, dude. Same.
It's been one of those weeks, and it's just now Wednesday.
Well, it's home day. Hey, Mike. What day is it?
Monday?
Close enough. Might as well be.
Man, how'd the birthday celebration go?
It was an all-day thing, man. Well, I had to work.
You got a 9-year-old now, man.
Yeah.
You're getting there.
Yeah, man. I was thinking about it today. Like, if the next 9 years go as fast as the first 9 years go, she's gonna be 18 in like 5 years.
Yep.
She's gonna be dating a couple years.
No, she's not.
That's how it been there, done that.
Yeah,
She'll be dating a couple years, then be like Outlaw and have grandbabies.
No.
Here we go with that crap.
Yeah.
It's coming, Outlaw.
Not in my time.
How much longer you got there?
I don't know. I keep referring to Branson. I gotta look at our tour dates. Everything revolves around tour dates right now.
Yeah.
What are you doing on this date? I don't know. Let me look at the tour dates.
Yeah. I got it screenshotted like 8 or 9 different times.
Look.
Like, I'll just pull up like,
I do this right here. I go to photos and I go to favorites, and it's right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
When is Branson?
Branson is drum roll.
July.
Branson is July 10th and 11th. So that's when the Richter's the meter, the pawpaw meter.
The pawpaw meter. I like that.
That's when the pawpaw meter starts getting in the red.
The pawpaw meter.
The pawpaw meter. The grandpappy meter.
Oh, Pappy.
Dang old boom, man. That's what I'm gonna do. I swear, if I'm anywhere near the delivery room and I hear, I'm gonna go, dang old boom, man.
Dang old boom, that's that kid right there.
I'm gonna pop open a beer and start stuttering.
Is it a boy or a girl, or do they know?
I think she said it's a girl.
It's a girl.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
Yo, Grand Chica.
What was the name? It was a weird name. I remember.
Lakin.
And I used to work with a girl named Lakin.
And what's crazy is the owner of my company, Jason. The owner of my company. That's really cool.
That on my company.
I own it, dude. His newest or first one of his kids' name is Lakin because they're big lake people.
Gotcha.
They just be laking all the time.
We're Lakin, dude. Like
What are you guys doing this week?
Lake life.
Laking.
We're laking.
100, dude, for real.
Keeping it 100.
Man, they were flexing and everything.
Oh,
I
man, we're
nailed
back on that.
Oh, dude, I nailed Cheesy. By the way, we're at the Skillet concert.
Did you finally punch him?
Oh, right in the foreface.
Oh, he
dude.
deserved it.
Right behind the lips, man.
Boom, right in the kisser.
He said something. Oh, we're standing out in line waiting for the meet and greet, and there's like a few people standing around us, and Cheesy tried to bust me out, like some kind of old joke. And I just turned and looked at him. I was like, dude, you're being really extra right now. And the girl standing over there just died laughing.
Ooh.
And he just looked at me, and I was like, got you.
Come at, I mean,
He said, I know what I'm talking about. I talked to
Right.
Paige Warner.
That's it.
Come
Don't
at
make
me,
me
bro.
beat your face.
oh, God.
That was a good show.
That was a good one.
That was a good show, man.
That was a good time.
I had a blast.
Yeah, it was lit, fam.
It was lit.
Check it out, my dudes.
I've discovered that dad life is lit.
It's pretty cool, man.
100.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
It's a good
Especially
time.
when you live our life.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
If it ain't lit, it's only because we're sleeping.
Right.
And sometimes we ain't supposed to be sleeping when we're sleeping.
Yeah. Sleep when you can.
Yeah, so Shane and I went to that Skillet concert in Fort Smith, and the boys had a freaking blast. That was our first rock concert.
Oh, was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, Jacob stood up the whole time, was rocking out, man.
I turned around, I thought about turning around multiple times to see what y'all were doing, but I had Jen Ledger.
Right there in
I
front of
could
you.
touch her.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
No, I let Zach do it.
Oh, he did
Yeah.
several times.
I
Yeah.
bet.
She,
I bet he
she
did.
winked. She winked at me, but it was actually my son. She was winking at, but he was on my shoulder, so it looked like she was winking at me.
Hey, dude, take it, man.
Take what you can get, buddy.
Yeah.
I got a picture here. We did our meet and greet, and I got my arm around her, and she was smiling so big, and I was like, "Man, she's really smiling." I was like, "I know."
Yeah, I mean, have you seen this face?
Outlaw had his arm around her, dude,
Man.
Dang old boom.
and I was wearing bourbon too. Sure enough, I didn't tell my wife
Sweaty
that.
bourbon.
I just poured Jack Daniels all over my face.
Dude, I hit 4 shots of bourbon on there, dude. She was like, "Oh my god, he's wearing bourbon right
He's
now."
so lit.
Yeah,
He's so
100%.
Yeah, he's
lit.
100 proof.
Yeah, that was a good show.
It was fun, dude.
So that was
So Ben learned some new rock star moves. he was watching him take the bass guitar and sling it all the way
oh
around
my
and catch
god.
it. So now he wants to do that
God.
one on stage. I'm a little afraid. I think Chase is probably going to get knocked out.
Somebody's gonna
God.
die.
Zayla might want to move.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cooper does that at least one time a show,
Mhm.
and you can tell when it's about to go down.
Yeah.
Everybody moves.
And he had another move where he was playing and he would jump and spin in circles and then stop and then do it again and stop and do it again.
That's awesome.
So Ben's trying to learn that move now.
Oh,
I'd
no,
be-
some-
The Ben Diggett's old school now, man.
right,
I wouldn't be worried about kids getting hit. I'd be like, oh my God, please don't snap that neck.
right.
Please don't snap that bass guitar. Oh my God.
He's more concerned about the bass.
Yeah, the kids will get up. They'll be fine.
They're resilient.
Yeah.
It seems like every time. So that was our 3rd or 4th Skillet show, I think.
I've been to a lot of rock concerts. That's the first time the boys have gone to
I've
one.
been to a lot of concerts,
There were a lot of
Yeah.
kids there.
and I don't know if it's because every Skillet show we've been to, we've been at the stage.
Yeah.
Like there hasn't been. What the heck?
And the crowd goes wild.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have been
Woo,
at the
Skillet!
stage, like, and this was the closest to the stage we'd ever been. Typically, there's about a 4-foot gap there. No, I could touch the stage without
Nice.
really leaning over. I could touch the stage.
Heck
It was
yeah.
a
So-
small little venue. It was a decent venue.
Yeah.
It was
like the Ron Robinson.
maybe a little bit smaller.
Nice.
Yeah, but so the meet and greet, very up close and personal, obviously. They remembered Chase.
Drummer boy.
Yeah, they remembered Chase during the meet and greet, and then afterwards we had a Q&A session with them. They're all sitting in chairs on the stage, and we got to ask them whatever questions we wanted. Cheesy got to ask a question. Chase got to ask a question. But then during the show, he was like, I'm really happy to see all these people here. He was like, how many people is this their first show? And it was a good response on the first show. It surprised me. And then it was like, how many people have seen our show before? And Cheesy's like in their face, He's like,
Well, he's
this
only
is
7
my
feet tall.
9th time. And
Yeah.
John Cooper was like, how many? And he was like, 9. And Cooper was like,
Get alive.
man, I like you. Yeah. He was like, I like you. And then he points over at Chase and he goes, and then we got a little drummer boy here.
Yep.
And I was
Nice.
like, you got to be kidding me, man.
That's
But
cool, man.
so we scored our second set of Jen Ledger drumsticks, and they were hand delivered to us. Like,
Really.
I might have fell down.
I would have felt that.
Like they were like, oh my God, somebody get some insurance.
Somebody get some Geritol.
Call
Get this
the
man
med.
back.
Grandpappy's down.
Well, I
Grandpappy's
went to
My
so,
diabetes.
so I didn't see the previous show we had that we had went to that we got Jen Ledger sticks. I watched Jen Ledger walk off the stage, hand her drumsticks to this dude who is their backup drummer when she's singing. He in return comes straight out to stage front and he was like, hey, and he looks at me and he was like, these are y'all's, and physically hands them to us. And I was like, dude, well, this show, I watch her walk up and do the same thing. She hands him the set of drumsticks. He turns, and then I see a set of drumsticks in his hand. He walks over and he hands one drumstick to a girl over here. He tosses the other drumstick, like, in my direction. Well, I'm like, I'm getting that stick.
I'm going to punch a kid for that.
I've got Chase in one arm, and I jumped. And I'm like off the ground, and it hit my hand. Well, when it hit my hand, someone else tried to grab it, which caused it to go flying through the air. Well, on the way down, I landed on somebody's foot.
Look.
and I don't know. And all I did, usually when you land on something, you try to basically release your weight and like a controlled fall in a sense. So that's what I did. I had chased it. We crashed it. We hit the ground, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" I was like, "Man, I'm fine. I'm not 50 yet, you know." Good Lord, but
Not far.
stood up immediately, and everybody was like, "Oh man!" And then I hear, "Hey!" And I turned around, and the drummer dude, he's like, "Bro, these are yours."
Yeah,
I've got more
please.
sticks.
And I
Don't
was like-
die. Don't die.
He give us that set of sticks, but
That's awesome.
we had another guy in the crowd behind us that approached me, and he was like, "Dude, I really appreciate seeing you here with your son." And then he was like, "And there's my son over there who was like 17. He's like, "We've been doing this since y'all
That's awesome.
at this same age."
That's
And I
cool,
was like,
man.
"Well, we passed by him at one point, and the son handed Chase a guitar pick, and he was like, 'Here.'"
Aw.
That's cool.
And I was like, "That was epic." So where I was going with that big, long, drawn-out story was, it seems like I've been to a lot of concerts, but I've never seen or received
The atmosphere.
that atmosphere and that amount of love that we have at every Skillet concert we've been
I'm not
to.
ashamed to take my kids to a rock show. That's all I'm like. I mean, I wouldn't take them to Korn. I wouldn't take them to,
You wouldn't take your kids to see Slayer, dude?
probably not.
Come on.
Dude, that one band that played From Ashes to New, man, I liked them.
Not my cup of tea.
Dude, really?
It's
They had a Linkin Park vibe to
it was a
them.
Linkin Park Limp Bizkit on steroids. I mean, but
I like some
more,
Limp Bizkit.
but more of a, I don't know, man. Like I didn't care much for it.
Oh no, I digged it. A matter of fact, I got them on my Rhapsody now.
Yeah, like I wouldn't mind listening to them on.
don't
like,
listen to it with your kids there.
Really?
Yeah, because like we were listening on the way home because I was like, why not, right? And then it's like F bomb. Oh wait, I thought we just listened to them. So
Gotcha.
you never know who you're going to listen to if Skillet's there, because even though Skillet they're on that line now. They even talked about that in their Q&A, how
Yeah. Well,
they're half and half.
Yeah,
you know?
be mainstream, but I mean, you can still keep your morals and not. You can have your system, your values, and still believe what you believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like them. They're not afraid to talk about the religion in the middle of their set list. That's awesome.
That's cool, man.
Good show, all in all.
Sounds like a good
Good
time.
show. And they're entertaining. And my favorite part's the CO2 cannons.
Yeah.
Because that cold air, man. It's
I
just
bet.
rain and snow on you. And
I
Oh,
bet
that
you
would
were. I
feel
bet
good.
you were hot down there because I was hot in the upper deck.
Yeah.
And I sat my fat butt down most of the time. So
I got a couple.
the kids were rocking out, but I was sitting down. That's
yeah.
my kind of concert right there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we're right there.
Yeah. Oh. Dude. Yeah. So I can't really. I could post some of these pictures if I wanted to, but
So I know Zayla's a big Flyleaf fan. Have you thought about taking her concert?
Yeah. I don't think Flyleaf's really doing much right now.
Really?
I saw OTEP was going around, and they got a female not front man, but front lady.
Yeah.
But
Front person?
that's more on the that's more kind of like what'd you call the ashes of the what?
From Ashes to New.
Yeah, they're kind of like that, but like heavy, and
Yeah.
I don't want to get. She's not old enough for a mosh pit yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Probably
Wait till
10 or 11.
10 or 11.
That's how close we were.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, Ashes to New, I mean, that probably would have been something I would have really been into 10 plus years ago.
Yeah.
Now it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah. If I had to categorize them, they're Linkin Park.
Yeah. Very early Linkin.
Very
Linkin
Linkin
Park.
Park. It's cool. I mean,
And don't get me wrong, I saw Linkin Park in concert before they ever released their first CD.
Oh wow.
Man, I'm so old now. I saw Linkin Park at Kane's Ballroom in Tulsa, opening up for Project 86, Head PE, and POD. They were
Project
the
86.
they
I
were
remember
the
those guys
first.
in a while.
Yeah, that was a Christian rock band.
Yeah.
They were the first band of 4 bands. That's how long ago that was.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The photo shoot that we're having to do for our band.
Mm-hmm. The underwater one.
Yeah, we're throwing ideas back and forth, and I'm actually reading them. And Paige just said, "What about the grocery store and the juice aisle?"
Nice.
That's actually not a bad idea.
That'd be pretty cool.
Angela said Ben had the same idea.
Oh no, Ben.
It's got to be the only idea.
No, Ben wanted us to go to the store and buy all the
Right?
juice
Yeah,
boxes.
that's it.
I was like, yeah, we're probably not doing that.
Rodney just said that the best Ashes to New song is Through It All. That's an awesome song. They jam out.
I mean, dude, they were rocking. I'm not gonna lie. I was really upset that their equipment fell halfway.
Oh yeah, the
like
lighting.
midway through the
Yeah.
first song, it just went out, and they had cool lighting. It was really neat. And then just kind of poo-pooed on them after the first song.
Done.
Poo-pooed on him.
Poo-pooed.
Done. Hey, guess what?
Chicken butt.
It's about time to start firing up them grills again.
It is.
Dude,
Pork butts.
I got a brisket, so I went and bought a brisket several weeks ago, and it was so large I cut it into 3.
dang.
It
That's
was
a big one
massive.
right there,
It was
boy.
a daggone big one, man. Like that was sweet tea. Big one.
By the way, guys, if you want you a pork butt, we know a guy. Or a couple guys.
Hey,
Couple
right
guys.
now you can get you a pork butt for $30.
You don't even have to smoke it.
Nope, it's already done, and it will be ready for Easter.
That's perfect.
Who wants daggum Easter eggs on freaking
I'm going to be
Easter?
hiding pork butts.
Daggum
Dude.
right.
Hey, get that pork butt out of my shoe.
I will come to that party.
Beers and pork butts are going to be hidden in
That'd
my
be a
yard.
good time.
Yep, I think that's a new tradition.
There we go.
Isn't there a golf thing coming up here, like a jetway golf thing?
There is
When
a golf
is that,
tournament.
Shane?
It is.
Was I supposed to say anything about that yet?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's in the books. There's some verbal teams signed up. We have no real commitments yet.
Can I be the undesignated golf cart driver?
There you go. Just
Please?
like the chauffeur.
I do know
Yeah.
that you can enter a team in. It's $400 a team. You can find sponsors for $500, and that will give an entry to a team and give you a $100 whole sponsor. So if you're a business, drop a $500 bill. I've seen one of those before. It came in the mail, had my wife's name on
Like
it.
I said, I've got kids. I've yet to see one.
But it $500, you can pay for a team and get your advertisement on one of the holes. But they're doing a closest to the hole. They're going to do a hole in one. They're going to do long drive. It'll be like a typical golf tournament. I found out
They do that on real golf, like actual golf tournaments?
oh yeah.
That I didn't know that.
Well, not like TV golf tournaments, but like,
Oh, okay.
like typically any tournament. I've probably played in 30, 40, 50 golf tournaments, and there's usually 2 long drive holes, which would be 2 of the par 5s, and then they'll take 2 to 4 closest to the hole on the par 3s. And then there's been some hole in one deals. I almost won a BMW Z3 convertible on a hole in one, and I'm not kidding, I was half a ball in the hole. If you would have taken and measured the ball, I was on the dead center. Like, we got to stand there for 10 minutes and wait. Nobody could do anything. We could walk onto the green. No, but we couldn't go anywhere near it. If the wind could have blew it in, anything, I would have won. I would have won that car. But yeah, so anyway, they're doing closest to the hole. But I'm trying to find.
Man, I'm not a golfer, but man, I enjoy going to the driving range. I really do.
I've been there once. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It was
especially
a
when you're
lot of
drinking.
fun. Yeah.
The one on University used to be a whole lot of fun. Is the golf ball still out there?
Yeah, it's got about 1,000,000 holes knocked out of it.
Yeah,
but
that's the point.
yeah.
That's like whenever you're at Top Golf and the guy goes out there and starts picking up the balls with the little cart.
Uh-huh.
You got to hit 'em.
Everybody is lining
So
up.
you've been to Top Golf. Have
Oh,
you been
yeah.
to Top Golf?
It's
No.
epic,
Oh,
dude.
dude. And I know Zach said there's a place just like it in Tulsa, right?
Yeah.
A lot like, what did he say, Flight something? I don't know what it was.
We're supposed to be getting one in Fayetteville.
Yeah, Top Golf is a lot of fun, man.
That'd be cool, man. Do they
It,
got lasers?
it is not necessarily about how hard you can hit it. It's about how accurate you can hit it because you're trying to get closest to the hole. The closer you get to the hole, the more points you get.
Interesting.
There's large.
I just get up there
holes.
and whack the crap out of it.
Just send it.
Just send it.
Just gonna send it.
They're whacking his balls out there.
It was hard for me to keep a straight face whenever he's closest to the hole.
I've never taken a golf lesson, and I've never been golfing, but I'm pretty decent at the driving range.
Why
Well, I think if you can get good at the driving range and then get good at putt golf, that's basically being good at golf.
Well,
I think.
almost.
My thought, yeah, no joke. My thought was, I played baseball for 15 years growing
Yeah.
up. I got pretty good hand-eye coordination.
Nope.
It's not the same.
Baseball will completely
It'll
ruin
mess you up.
your golf swing.
Really,
It took me
yeah.
a while to learn how to hit a golf ball.
Yes.
Because
the ball's not in the air; it's on the ground.
you're thinking, okay, I've got hand-eye coordination. I've got
Yeah.
a club in my hand, and that's
Why
a
is
ball.
a tour fundraiser not on the tour page?
Come on, Shelly.
Shelly Berry.
Where's that at? Was it in the group?
I don't
The
know.
messenger group?
Grandpappy's lost it, man.
Yeah, man.
He's off his rocker.
So I saw Ezra's playing baseball.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
he
a
is.
pitching machine?
Mm-hmm. He's doing. This is his first year, man, and I worked with him a
He's
lot.
doing 6 under, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We did that last year and had a lot of fun with it.
He's doing good, man. He's doing real good.
So I was watching. Y'all were indoor at a batting cage just recently.
Yeah, yeah.
I was watching his swing and what he was doing. Keep him playing baseball.
Yeah, he's got a good swing, man.
He looks good. Like
Yeah.
I've got 8-year-olds that are still trying to figure out how to swing the bat.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. Jacob's one. No, I'm just kidding.
Dang.
It's not far from it, man.
No, they're.
Jacob's had to work. We've done baseball camps. He's 2 years of t-ball.
Yeah.
And if he didn't enjoy it, we wouldn't do it. But he
Right.
likes it. He enjoys it. That boy has had to work his butt off to become above average.
That's
He
good,
is-
though,
he's
man. I mean, that's
not naturally talented at all.
there's nothing wrong with that.
It,
He knows how to put in the work.
Yep, he
You
does.
know,
Found it. Sorry.
he didn't
April
peak then, but he peaked now.
Quit peeking.
Found the golf thing. April 18th, first annual golf tournament. It's a 4-person scramble.
That's not Easter, is it?
Ooh, when is Easter?
I don't know.
I don't know. Look at me.
Here, I'll Google it.
When's the pork butts? The pork butts are
The 10th, I think.
March 19th.
Yeah, but they're coming in on April.
March.
I think it comes in on the 10th.
When is Easter?
When is Easter
Oh my gosh.
Somebody help.
2020?
If we had a phone hooked up, somebody can call us.
Yeah, it's right there. Oh, you ain't got the cord.
It's April 10th.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we're
Wait.
clear on that.
It falls on Sunday, April 12th. Oh, April 12th. Okay.
So it's that weekend.
So, April the 18th,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
4-person scramble. It is at the Harbor Oaks Country Club in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Registration starts at 8 a.m. Tee-off is at 9 a.m. It's $100 per person or $400 a team, and lunch will be provided. And I found out today, or maybe it's last night, that we'll be eating chicken. They're old Dirty Birds.
Guess what?
The whole deal is going to benefit the Jetway Performance Dream Boosters. So, and the rule is the only way the Jetway kids can benefit from the tournament is if
They volunteer.
they work the tournament. So, can't play golf and benefit, but you got to work it to benefit. So,
Yeah.
I told Shelly, I was like, hey, that's my birthday week.
Get a birthday week.
Yeah, it's on the
That's pretty
14th.
cool.
I should
A
be able
whole
to.
week.
I should be able to play. And she said, Shane, you can play. I was like, sweet. She's like, I encourage you to play. I was like,
She
even
said-
better.
She said, "Give me $400 and put a
But
team up."
somebody's got to work. So, yeah, it's going to be a good golf tournament, I think.
I'm afraid I might have to miss that golf tournament.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I've got work schedule stuff that I can't do any more vacation days. And the 17th is the Strawberry Festival that ZDB's playing.
Right.
And then we've got tour rehearsal on the 19th, and I got in baseball practice.
Man, our schedules are
Yep.
full.
Man, Tuesdays right now are a pain in the butt.
Are they not?
Dude, the kids get out of school
I have
at
on
3:30. Ben has archery at 4:30. He's done at 5:30. We've got practice for baseball at 6. And then we got to be here at Jetway at 8
Yes.
Oh my god.
for band practice.
Yes.
It's insane.
What do y'all do Monday night? Anything?
Typically, I work.
I think Monday is our only night that we just don't have something. But Tuesday, baseball, Jetway. Wednesday, Jetway.
Yep.
Thursday,
I typically work Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights.
I don't know what's going on Thursday, but I know there's something.
I think the only night that we have is Friday. And like I usually like we go to bed earlier on Friday nights than we do any other night during the week.
Man, there was, of course, I had the flu a couple weeks ago, and so trying to recover from that, I've had a few nights where I'll get home at 9 o'clock,
Yeah.
working at 8 to 8, hit the bed at 9 o'clock, turn the TV on. She's like, "What do you want to watch?" I'm going,
Yep.
I did that
I'm
last night.
gone.
He gone.
They were sitting at the kitchen table. I was in there sitting down on the couch looking at the TV. And it wasn't long after I hadn't been home much long at all. And then I hear He's snoring again.
Dang old
I'm
Papaw.
not snoring.
And and our schedules are about to get even crazier once games start up.
Oh my God.
We got a preseason tournament starting up in a few weeks, and then we got
nice.
games.
Looks like we're gonna have enough to play.
Sweet.
So the two that were not going to be there will actually be there, but they won't be there for the whole week. So we'll start it out and run with it and see what happens.
See how far we make it.
I mean,
Might have to steal a kid.
right,
We might have to bring Ezra in.
right. We might have
We
to.
might
I
have
will
to.
too. I ain't messed up.
Send it.
We got
Put a jersey on him.
There we go.
Oh, our jerseys are in too. Our
Sweet.
uniforms are in. I gotta go pick them up.
Man, he ordered us some nice fly.
Really?
Lit.
Yeah, they're lit, dude. They'll be
Lit.
dripping and stuff.
They're dripping.
Yeah,
Dripping.
yeah.
They are dripping.
Yeah, they're going
Straight up dripping,
they're,
my
they're
guy.
dripping so hard the girls are gonna be beating their faces, dude.
That was perfect context. Man. That was awesome.
That was epic right there.
That's funny.
epically epic.
Yeah.
Sendable.
Oh, I had to send Paige's mom a message the other night because I was like, I didn't even think about it. I was like, FYI, she should be home soon. We had her on the radio show.
Oops.
We abducted her.
Yeah. She's like, she should have texted me. I was like, yep, she's in trouble.
Sorry about that, Miss Vicky.
Yeah.
If you're listening.
Sorry.
Yeah, so
Sorry, not sorry.
Don't beat her face.
we were learning.
Don't beat her.
Hey, beating her face, it caused her to have to beat her face.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then prime it and bake it.
There you
Not
go.
good, bud.
Well, guys, it's 9:31 here on Jetway Radio. I said we take a quick 3-minute break. In the meantime, here's Savannah Free with Just a Boy.
I was a little girl. I dreamed of Mr. Right. How he would look, how he would laugh, how he would light up the night. Now here I am, having to choose between my head and my heart. You're just a boy, oh, you're just a boy. I hate you, I love you. There's so much about you. I wish I could change the past, but I still have to ask. Why did you do what you did? You're just a boy. Here I am today, wishing I never met you. Your smile, your laugh, all are things in the past. I gotta quit thinking about you. You're just a boy. I hate you, I love you. There's so much about you. I wish I could change the past, but I still have to ask. Why did you do what you did? You're just a boy. Now here we are, saying goodbye. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts me the most. Yeah, you don't care about us anymore. That's just another memory to burn. You're just a boy. You're just a boy. I hate you, I love you. There's so much about you. I wish I could change the past, but I still have to ask. Why did you do what you did? You're just a boy. Here's my final goodbye. You're just a boy.
And welcome back to Jetway Radio. It's 9:34. I'm holding down the fort by myself because Mr. Backbacon hustling back into the studio. Breathing heavy.
Yeah, that 4-step track just killed me.
You made it.
Oh boy.
Out there smoking the pork butt, right?
Yep. Just lighten her up.
So is Ezra excited about baseball?
Yeah, man, he's digging
Is
it.
this his first season?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep, he's digging it, man. It was a toss-up between baseball or soccer. And he was like, well, I want to play both of them. I said, well, you can't,
They're at
buddy.
the same time every year.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah,
we'll-
Jacob was in the same boat.
Yeah, we'll get him in. They do fall soccer, the upward.
Yeah.
So
We always play fall baseball, so
Oh, do you?
It's one of those things now, man. And Shane can attest to this in a minute when he gets back in here. If they're going to be good at it, they have to stick with it, and
Yeah.
you have to play it in the fall as well.
yep, you're right.
It stinks. It's like an extended practice in the fall, but
Yeah.
you have to.
You just gotta keep it fresh.
Some
you
of
know?
these teams that we play, man, are just like uber competitive. And
Yeah.
it stinks for these kids because if they're not winning these games and they're not playing well, then they're not having fun.
Right,
So
right. No, man, they're there's a guy, their coach. He's really good with all the kids. You know, there's a handful of them, including Ezra. That's their first year playing,
yeah.
and he's real patient with them. You know, he don't let them goof off too much. You know,
Yeah.
and it's cool. He's digging it.
Well, Shane and I ran across that last year. We were doing 6 and under in the spring, and we had a couple that it was their first time playing, and it's no big deal. We got into we're playing 8 and up now,
Yeah.
and we've told them pretty much we're not taking on any newbies. We just can't. We don't have time to
Right.
stop to teach a 7 to 8-year-old how to throw a baseball.
Exactly.
We just don't.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
We've got a team that's been together now for 2 years.
Yeah.
They're on their 3rd season together.
Nice.
And to take on a new person and teach them how to swing a bat, I mean, it just
Yeah.
takes time away from these other kids.
No, you're right, man.
And you've got to split playing time, and it's not fair.
Yeah.
These kids have put a lot of time and effort into it. And
Well, they
you
got some
gotta-
sweat equity in it.
and
You
then
know?
you got a 7 or 8-year-old that's their first season. Sorry, it's just if you haven't started by 7 or 8, it's too late.
Yeah, you're right.
My goodness, what's going on in there? Golly, I can hear Outlaw just plain as day.
We're like mushrooms. We're kept in the dark and fed crap. I'm okay
Is that,
with
is
it.
that a knock to our wives?
And maybe to his wife. My old lady can throw down in the kitchen, by
She
God.
sure can, and mine can too. She just doesn't ever do it anymore. And
Yeah.
it's not
She works a
knock-
lot of nights, though, don't
works
she?
Way too many hours.
Yeah.
man. And like we said with our schedules, how crazy and
Oh,
hectic
yeah,
they are.
dude. It's
What on earth? Outlaw, you okay?
he broke his hip. That's what he was screaming for.
Outlaw, did you fall down?
Yeah, I can't get you up.
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
My life alert.
Yeah, life alert. Man, I got one of these solicitor calls the other day,
Uh-huh.
and it was a guy trying to sell me hearing aids.
What?
Yeah, so I kept saying, "What?
What?
What?" And he was like, I got to know where he wasn't like screaming, but he was talking really loud in the phone, and I was talking like an old man and stuff. And I was like, "Well, if I get these hearing aids, am I going to be able to mute my wife?"
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and he started laughing and stuff, and I was like, "Dude, you're not going to sell me any of these. I just want to waste some of your time." They started it.
You know, my favorite ones are the ones, the telemarketers that'll call me at work, and I'll answer it, and they'll start talking, and I'll just put the phone down and walk away. I'm like, you know what? Let them waste 3-4 minutes of their time. They're wasting my time.
Right. Wait, I remember when the
And
IRS.
we have the automated ones now where they'll call and they'll say, "Can you hear me?" Nope.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Nope. Can you hear me? Nope.
Huh?
Whenever the IRS people, you remember that the IRS scam?
Oh yeah.
We me and Uncle Dono, we had them on the phone for about an hour, and ooh, they got mad.
Your Uncle Dono.
Yeah, Uncle Dono.
Dono.
Yeah, Uncle Dono. If he goes to bed really early, man, or he'd probably be on the show quite a bit, but like 7:30, he's in his moo with rollers in his hair.
Moo-moo,
He's
that's
out.
Uncle Dono Snoozo.
Yeah, I think Ma Trish, his wife, Ma Trish, she's listening.
Are they coming to Gulf Shores?
No,
Man.
no.
Is Popsy coming?
Yeah, Popsy's coming.
Oh,
That's
heck
what's
yeah.
Popsy's gonna be there. Mimi's gonna be there. And for the record, Uncle Dono's not really my uncle, but
I mean, if you're from Louisiana, everybody's your uncle, right?
yeah. No, I worked with him when I worked with on Snap with. But God, I can't talk. I worked with him when I worked with Snap-on,
Gotcha.
and everybody thought he was my dad because I had a really long beard and he's got a really long goatee. And we just kind of look alike. And he was like, "Man, that's really cool. You know, you guys working with your dad." And I finally got tired of explaining it. I'm like, "Yeah, man, it's a blast. You know, whatever." So it just kind of stuck, and he went from my pa to my uncle, I guess.
Well, my stepdad, since then, my mom and stepdad have gotten divorced, but for the longest time, my stepdad lived, with my mom, obviously.
Right.
And I look so much like my stepdad. And my dad's been gone. He moved to the Philippines about 6-7 years ago, so I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah.
But my stepdad, like, I would stop down at the convenience store or whatever. Like, oh yeah, I just saw your dad down here. I'm like, okay. I just finally got to the point. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, you just get tired of explaining
He's
it.
short, pudgy, bald, and has a beard. So I was like, you know what? Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's my dad right there, man.
Absolutely.
That's my dad.
Talk about telemarketers.
Sorry, I
Lord.
took Chase one day. We had Chase with us at the what's the place? The bounce place in Benton.
The
Trampoline park.
altitude.
Yeah,
or-
whatever it is. We had him out there, and someone was saying something about how someone came and said how athletic my son was. I'm like, yes, sir, absolutely.
Heck yeah, he is.
Yes, he is.
So apparently, when y'all took Chase with y'all to Guitar Center, and he showed out on the drums,
Yeah.
so Renee and Brian and them were in Guitar Center the other night, getting that guitar, and they were talking about being in a band, and he was like, "What's the name of your band?" He was like, "Oh, it's Juicebox 20." They're like, "Oh my God, y'all got that little drummer kid." Apparently,
No kidding.
he's now known in Guitar Center
Well, hey.
as Juicebox 20.
I mean, if Guitar Center wants to sponsor us or whatever, dude, like, the parents get free stuff too, right?
Right?
awesome.
Yeah, I mean that's we
Start a
can put
wish
their-
list going.
Hey, I'm starting some advertising stuff at the ballpark, man. We can get them on there. I'm having got a good.
That's what we need. We need a Juicebox 20 sign at the ballpark.
We could do that.
We could do
like,
that.
I'm on a mission right now, and had a pretty cool. So I've made the post about needing some sign work done.
Yeah, I saw that.
Talked to Joe at the ballpark. He's like, "Do it," because
Send
we're trying to update and upgrade and do some stuff. But so had a girl reach out. Her name's Shelby Joyner. She has her own sign company. She's got two different. She's got a marketing company and a sign company, and they kind of go hand in hand. But she has agreed to. Basically, we're going to give her some free reins on advertising at the ballpark, and she's going to redo all the championship signs
That's awesome.
that are out there on the field that are sun-baked and you can't read. And so I'm having to do some work now. I got to find out whose names are on some of those signs. But
boy.
yeah, so she's going to come out there and do some sign work for us, and in return get some free
Some
advertising.
of those are
So,
super faded, man. Some of those been out there for years and years
yeah,
and years.
Yeah, there's one from '97 that
No.
I barely saw the word Dunlap on it, and I was like, I know who to call. Yeah,
Uh.
because that Zach's daddy was the coach of that championship team.
Gotcha.
And so we got to find out some kids' names. But
So
yeah,
we know a few Dunlaps.
yeah.
Yeah, a
So
little bit.
dadgum, we can get Guitar Center sign out there.
Oh heck yeah.
We need to get a Jetway sign out there.
Yeah, we definitely need a Jetway sign.
Yeah, but yeah, if anybody's listening that knows someone with some generous hearts and some deep pockets, have them call me. I got a list
I
of
was gonna
things
say, I
we
got
need to get
holes in
done.
my pockets, man.
Right? Oh yeah.
They're deep, all right.
Yeah, we're trying to update the ballpark, man. I could post some pictures that would make y'all kind of be like, man, really? That's no good.
And while it's not, it could be in worse
It's
shape.
not terrible.
It's not terrible.
But it's not
just,
good.
It's not attractive.
No.
And that's our community, man. I mean, Shane and I are having our kids play baseball at the same place that we played baseball growing
Right.
up.
And
Rodney's
them signs need to be dripping, dog.
That's
dripping,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rodney said that he worked with her husband. He said they're pretty good people. So, yeah, she does a lot. She seemed excited about helping too, so that's really cool. But yeah, we're trying to get some stuff done. Like we want to get the like the green netting along the outfield wall, along the outfield fence, because the big part of that, it makes it look good,
Yeah.
but the important part of that improves the visual for the batter, so they can see that ball better on that green net than they can trees or sky or whatever. And then that yellow kind of corrugated tubing that you see on top of fences that outline the fence too, that gives them the outfielders a visual so they know where the fence is. So it's a safety thing and it's an enhancement thing, but that, and then we definitely need at least 3 more scoreboards
You said we got a new one coming, right?
We've got a major donation from a family member, and that's going to help get us a scoreboard on one of the fields, and then there's 3 other fields that need scoreboards, and we need bases on pretty much all the fields.
Yeah.
Just some stuff, man. Some
Nice.
stuff. So anyway, we need to make some stuff happen.
Yeah. If you build it, they will come.
They will. And if they don't,
great
we're
movie.
going to play anyway.
Whether there's dirt there or not.
Yeah.
We'll just move the rocks out of the way.
Oh, that's funny. As I'm talking about it, I just get a message about our baseball banner.
Ooh.
What did he say? Where did that just go? I can start to print it tomorrow.
Well, there you go.
Banner's about to get did.
Well, fellas, our little Munchkin band that we've got going on here, they're starting to sound pretty decent.
Dude, they got a tight sound. They really, really do. A really good sound.
They're coming together. Where's Dunlap when you need him?
He's a real good blockbuster.
He's a blockbuster.
Yeah.
What the-
Because he can talk a lot.
Yeah.
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 Obviously.
And there's nothing wrong with
And
that.
charge you late fees.
Yeah. Yeah. You remember the days like whenever you'd bring a movie back and you're like, dude, I'm so bad. Like I totally didn't rewind that.
Right.
I always feel so
On-
guilty.
On
Yeah.
purpose.
Man, I learned a lesson, man, when I was like 17, 18. I started dating the girl who was working at movie gallery.
That's a really good idea.
So no late fees for me.
Look at you go.
Yeah, and I got all the free popcorn I wanted.
Man, I was an outlaw.
That didn't last very long.
Oh no.
I still am.
You're always an outlaw. I got real rebellious one
Hey,
time.
you found my sweatshirt.
That won't fit you.
And,
Indeed, I like your hair. It's sassy.
You're kidding.
No, I do like it.
Thank you.
It's like rock star.
It's just gross, not fixed.
I,
Thank you, though.
it's better than mine.
That one?
Yeah, right.
I swapped a Sega Genesis game out. I put one of mine in the case and kept the other one because I liked it a lot better. I never got caught
I
either.
never did that. I was
Never got caught. That was just once I was so scared.
Yeah.
Are you
Stacks
bringing us
on
food?
end.
These y'all.
She got
Yeah.
She got stacks. Stacks on stacks on stacks.
And stacks on stacks.
Chase said, I give those to Cheesy. I said, it was full. Don't give him a whole stack of
That boy
stacks.
can eat, can he?
Who, Chase?
Cheesy.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a bottomless pit. I see you guys ended up at Waffle House the other night instead of Brahms. They were closed, weren't
Raw
they?
and closed.
I know. We were walking away, and she's like, let's go to Brahms with them. I'm like, okay. And I started looking at them, like, it's closed. So we're going to bed.
I will say this. I am
It was
not
midnight.
kidding
It's like 2 hours past my bedtime.
Oh wait,
you.
that's
Hands down, the best Waffle House I've ever had in my life.
In Fort Smith, huh?
You order a double hash brown, brother, I hope you're hungry. You're getting a double freaking hash brown.
I've never in my life ordered a double hash brown, and I'm
So-
a fat dude.
I always get the Texas
Texas.
Texas
cheesesteak
plate.
mint with bacon.
Yes. And an order of hash browns, but I usually get a double order of hash browns with everything but peppers and mushrooms.
You put mayonnaise in your hash browns?
I haven't.
Mayonnaise.
Oh no, dude! It sounds disgusting, but oh my god.
So, and usually I'll get an order. Basically, you got a plate. Half the plate's your sandwich. The other remaining half of the plate is almost hash browns. This time, I almost had a plate with just hash browns.
They set your sandwich on your hash browns?
Oh my God, it was epic. And
dude.
I mean, it was amazing. It was fresh. Like I wouldn't like usually.
Yeah.
You got to have some muddy water in you to
Oh,
go
yeah.
with that gum Waffle House.
I don't know, man. I could eat Waffle House anytime. I like
See,
me some
you
Waffle
know, My
House.
wife doesn't care much for Waffle House, but I love Waffle House.
Is she more of an
man.
IHOP gal?
No, she hates IHOP too.
Oh,
Really?
We get down on some
Yeah,
IHOP.
she's kind of snooty.
You know what? Ron Swanson would
I
just be
know.
disgusted.
No, like I could eat Waffle House at 3:00 in the afternoon.
Oh,
I'm
dude.
good.
Last time, well, no, not the last time. Maybe it was the last time we went to Gulf Shores. We went for a friend of mine's wedding, and Ezra wasn't even born yet. So we left Zayla. Well, we went and we did some bar hopping while we were there.
Yeah, you did, and that's how Ezra was made.
Maybe. But
Hope he's not listening.
I know, right?
Go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed, clown.
Now.
But we left this place called the Pink Pony.
Yep, that's what happened.
We went from the Hangout to the Pink Pony, then the Pink Pony to Waffle House. It was like 5 something in the morning. So we're sitting there eating, finish our plates and stuff, and the waitress comes back up and she's like, "Is there anything else y'all need?" And I just looked at her and I was like, "I literally want the exact same thing I just had again."
Bring it again.
And she just looked at me. And I was like, "Nah, seriously. Like, she'll probably have another plate too." She's just like, "Seriously? Like, yeah, please."
Now.
Yeah, dude. It was. Oh man, it was so good.
What I
love
said
Waffle House.
was,
Yeah.
bring all the bacon and eggs you have.
Exactly.
All of them.
All of them.
Right.
Oh, it was so
now.
good. We might do that this year. We might see.
Go bar hopping?
I'm gonna have babysitters. My mom never gets to watch my kids because she lives 7 hours away. So hey, mom, look.
She gonna watch mine too?
I don't know. I don't know if you want her to do that.
Drop them off and see what happens.
There we go.
Yeah, Pops, you're in charge of that one.
Popsy.
Yeah. You'll come back the next morning with beer cans all over his bed. Like, oh my God, what happened?
It's like, Daddy, I drank a beer.
Yep.
Or 3.
I put some hair on that boy's chest, yeah.
Yes, you. That's amazing. I can't seem to.
No, man, like drinking food. Back in the day, it was always Denny's. I don't know, like Waffle.
Dine and dash at Denny's.
I've never dined and dashed.
Oh, we did. It was fun.
Oh.
Once. Twice.
If you're looking
Okay.
if you're
3
look-
times.
If you're looking for Outlaw, this is where he's at.
Yeah.
Dude, the first time, I'm sorry, go ahead and I'll tell you my story. I just had the look come back to me. It's great.
I've got nothing for that.
It's great. So, sorry. I'm the only one out of 8 of us that knew we were going to Denny's to dine and dash.
Oh.
4 of them were riding with me. So
If you don't want to get left, you better come on.
I had enough money in my pocket to pay for everybody's food. I just wanted to do it once.
It's the
Just
thrill,
to see.
man.
I've
So-
never done it.
I got done eating. Everybody's done eating. We're all sitting there talking. And I went, ugh. And they were like, what? And I was like, man, I'll be right back. So I got up and went to the car. I'm sitting in the car, and I'm watching everybody through the windows. And they're all just gabbing and talking. The waitress come by 2 or 3 times, drops the tickets off. I pull up to the window, blow on my horn. Nobody does anything. And I was like, and then I blow on the horn again, and everybody turns and looks. And my one buddy that knew exactly what was going on immediately, he had that lost puppy dog look on his face. I smiled and waved at everybody and chirped them as I left the parking lot.
Adios. Jeez.
Went straight to the house, left all of them.
Somebody paid
All
for
for
it.
all for $10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so fun. They wouldn't ask me to go out to eat with them for like a month after that.
Man, I used to have a friend of mine would always pull this crap on me, man. And don't get me wrong, I love this dude, one of my best friends. But before he got married, when he was single, before he got married, and this happened all the time. Hey, dude, let's go to Applebee's. His idea. Sure, all right, that sounds good. Let's go.
Bet.
Get there, orders his food, gets it, finishes his meal. Dude, I don't have any money.
Seriously.
I'm like, are you kidding me? Knowing I'm too nice of a guy. So, of course, I paid for it. Well, he did this crap to one of our other buddies. He's like, sucks to be you. And he got up, he paid for his and got up and left.
I guess you're going to be washing dishes
And,
tonight,
and
bud.
not only that, he told the waitress, he goes, this guy doesn't have any money. Bye. And left him.
Oh, wow.
Gone.
It's like, that's vicious, man.
Wow. Yeah, that's
But
rough.
he did that to me a couple times. We go to Applebee's or Chili's or we went bowling one time. And waited until we got done to tell me he didn't have any money.
Yeah, man, I can't pay for my shoe rental, bro.
Yeah, we got a problem there for sure.
I used to have a problem taking the bowling lane shoes. I had like 4 pair of them at one time. And I would just randomly wear them. I'm like, where'd you get those shoes? Like, shut up, dude. Shut up.
Professor Bowl.
And I always like, it was always the Velcro ones I'd ask for. I'm like, can I have the Velcro ones? I think I'm allergic to the shoelaces or something. Yeah. They give me the Velcro ones. I just take them home. Just, you know,
They're like the most comfortable shoes ever.
they're very comfortable.
They're
And
so many germs, though.
yeah, I mean, there's so many different colors. They match whatever you're wearing.
Oh, absolutely.
Every
You know, it's
It's my
perfect.
church shoes.
That's my Sunday go to meet shoes. And when I work the circus, I wear them too.
That gum circus.
I
Yeah.
wore them at the ball field.
That's hilarious. Y'all gotta watch that video I just sent you. Not right now. Not anywhere near kids either.
Oh, okay.
But turn it up and watch it, and you're gonna laugh really hard.
Nice. Maybe we'll
Oh,
watch it
wow.
during the break.
That's hilarious. Yeah, definitely. It's funny.
So what else has been going on, fellas?
Trying to stay afloat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got work's been crazy.
Try not to have a smoke or stroke before. Yeah.
So,
Try not to have a stroke before I'm 30.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
The past 2 days I've had to use my brain. It's not been great.
he done hurt himself.
I let my kid watch wrestling 3 times, and now he wants to beat up everybody,
Heck yeah.
yell at people.
It's awesome.
Can't do that no more.
You know anything about the Stone Cold Stunner? He fits to
No,
get
I'm
Stone
not.
Cold stunned.
Come in there and bust the top and drop somebody. Yeah, we're busy.
What
It's that
about
time
you?
of year again.
Dude, crazy. I want like one night to sit at the house and just watch like a movie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
I'd fall asleep.
Man, I think about that a lot. So Monday and Wednesday nights, we got lessons, and then Wednesday nights we obviously we got this. Tuesday nights are tour practice.
Probably picking up baseball on top of that. And
Yeah, baseball practice is Thursday night. Zayla's got violin lessons on Thursday night.
you're about when games start up, you're probably gonna have Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays.
Yeah, it's gonna get
Violin lessons. Here? Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, I didn't know that.
Jake,
Jake teaches them.
oh Jakey poo.
Yep, the master.
I haven't seen Jake in about a week.
Yeah.
Been
Was
a
he here
minute.
tonight? No, he's not usually on Wednesdays. He's
Nah,
on
he'll be here
Thursdays.
tomorrow.
Mondays and Thursdays.
Oh Jakey,
He's cool, dude. He needs to come be on the show
he
one
definitely does, man.
night. Yeah,
Like he filled in on the drunken night at New Year's Eve for a little bit.
I don't remember that.
He
Yeah.
did.
I'm just kidding. I
was
do.
gonna say,
I
I don't
do.
remember half of that night.
I do.
Outlaw doesn't remember. Most
There was
of it.
No, I
something. There was
remember.
there was something I was gonna tell you about that night that I remembered, but I can't remember what I was gonna tell you
You
about
can't
it.
remember. You can't remember what you remember.
Exactly, and I'm racking my brain about it now.
But when you remember what you remembered about remembering, let me know.
Yeah. I was gonna. Huh.
Mind blown.
See that one time in high school that I was telling you about the other night?
And I'm the old one, huh?
Man. Yeah, all at one time in high school, dude, and I can't remember nothing anymore. It's crazy.
Man, our life is so crazy. Last night, Chase got in the car with Shane after baseball practice, and Shane's like, "Here's your lunchable. Eat. We're going to band practice."
Yeah.
And then I called Glover 2 minutes later, and I was like, "Hey man, you got to pull over. I need my kid." He was like, "Wow!" I said, "Forgot we got makeup drum lessons at 7:30. That's in like 8 minutes."
Oh crap.
Eat fast. Eat fast.
Scarf it down.
So he had to pull over because we were just coming here for a casual 8:30
Yeah.
deal. No big deal. Take your time. And then it was like, "Oh, wait a minute."
Oh
We
boy.
gotta hustle.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was great. Dad life.
Yeah. Have you seen this new trend of these new dads? And that, part of me is kind of sour about it. Part of me thinks it's cool, but I'm a little butthurt about it. The dads aren't having the babies. The wife's having the babies, just to clarify. But
Nowadays, you never know.
yeah. So they're dressing up in the most dad outlandish outfits. And it's like, hey, dude, you haven't earned your stripes yet.
Yeah,
you have not
you're
earned
not
that.
there yet.
You cannot wear the short Bermuda pants or shorts with the New Balances and the high socks and the tucked in Hawaiian shirt. You can't do that. This is your day one, bud.
Day one, you're a newbie.
Yeah, you're a new hire.
You haven't been shit on, or your kid hasn't.
Dude, I've had puke in my
in my
ear.
mouth.
I had it
yeah.
in my ear.
It's weird though.
I got some poo on
If
me.
one of
I've
y'all,
had poop in my mouth.
if one of y'all hurled right now,
Me too.
if one of y'all hurled right now and I smelt it, it's over. I'm throwing up with you. But your own child
Yep.
pukes all over you,
I've caught puked up macaroni in my hands.
right? It's not a big deal.
It's like, whatever, dude. Of course,
yeah.
on the way to dump it into the toilet, I'm like,
It's gonna be a puke-a-thon
Yeah.
if I smell it.
Dude, Ben is 10, Jacob is 7. We have restaurants that we no longer visit because our kids have puked at that restaurant.
it's like, yeah, we're never coming back
Okay,
here.
do you know Rodney Perrin where Chili's used to be?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's
Some other restaurant
Yeah, something
right there by
else.
Sports Stop.
Yeah, it's a new like sports bar or whatever restaurant, whatever it is. Ben was a little over a year old. Waitress brought our food, set it on the table, and without even leaving the table yet, Ben puked everywhere.
And it's not just a little, it's always projectile like Exorcist.
Everywhere. Like on her hands as she was putting it on the table.
Gross.
Dude.
Did,
And
y- did y'all tip her good?
I tipped her like $30 and
There you
and
go.
paid for the food that we never ate.
I'd have tipped her over.
We were out like $80 on food we never ate.
God.
And I
Wow.
felt so bad. but I couldn't clean it up. I don't have the tools to clean it up.
No,
Right.
that's their job at that point.
I was like, I'm so sorry.
Man.
Run.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, that's yeah. You're right. You have not earned your stripes.
Nah,
yet.
dude. I mean,
None of 'em.
it's okay, guys. It's the cute idea. Okay, it's cute. Don't get me wrong. But
They watching too much TikTok, man.
yeah, dude. Like you don't have any battle wounds. You don't have.
You know the scars.
Yeah, you don't have the scars, the emotional carnage.
You're still getting a full night's sleep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a break, dude.
Yeah.
Let me know when you have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and yell at them to find their shoes.
Yeah, or wake up every 3 hours to feed them little punks, which is totally worth it. Just saying. But
Oh yeah, love them.
I lucked out when Ben was born. I say lucked out. I had just lost my job, so I was drawing unemployment for a little while, and I've gone back to school. But for the first 3-4 months, he was, she was off work with him. I was able to be home as well. It was
that's
great.
cool.
So I was able to be part of the process. You know,
Yeah.
the 2 o'clock feedings, the 3 a.m.s, and I didn't mind that. Well, when Jacob rolled around, I'm working 50 hours a week.
Yeah. It's like, oh boy.
So I wasn't part of a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I was there. I just slept.
We rotated. See, what was Zayla? She slept through the night. We were having to wake her up in the hospital to feed her.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was kind of difficult because you look at the clock and you're like, oh my god, I could sleep.
You have to wake up and eat so you don't die.
Yeah, and then so you start dozing off like, oh crap, I got a kid now. Oh boy, okay. Now Ezra, on the other hand, yeah, he had colic like the first, I don't know, it was about 2 months,
Yeah.
and it was a trip,
It
man.
was fun.
Even if you wanted to sleep,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't just say that I was there and didn't participate, but she was awake. So
That's fair.
why
you know.
should I get up, right?
There you go.
Well,
Why
Chase,
should we both suffer?
at 6 months old, I've probably told the story before, but basically Chase quit breathing.
Yeah, I remember.
And you want to talk about the most god-awful feeling in the world. Well,
Yeah.
it messed with me a little bit. It completely messed with Mary.
Yeah.
Like,
Helicopter mom from then on.
dude, she could be on the next block over, and if he coughed, there she is, looking. Yeah, so...
You told me, I had mentioned something to you about,
I guess we're being too loud.
you said
She
something
didn't close the door on us.
about, or I had said something to you about, yeah, you can come over, ride go-karts and the dirt bikes and stuff, and he was like, just don't tell Mary.
I just
Okay.
don't say nothing.
Just don't
And
say
it's
nothing in front of
funny
Mary.
is I don't know if y'all had said something or if one of the kids had said something prior, but we're getting ready to leave and go to y'all's house.
Yeah.
And Chase was like, I can't get away. I can't wait. We're gonna go over there and ride go-karts and motorcycles. And I was like, well, you just screwed yourself, buddy.
Two rooms away.
We ended
What?
up not, because by the time we
was
all got back
dark.
from Guitar Center, it was dark,
Yeah.
and then
Well, that's what I told him. I was like, to keep Mama from just saying no. I was like, buddy, it's probably gonna be dark. You're probably not gonna get to. Well, there's tomorrow. Well, we got something to do first thing in the morning. But
yeah.
you can ride the dune buggy or the go-kart. I said, but probably not the motorcycle.
There you go.
It's got a seat. The dirt bike or the go-kart's got seatbelts in them, but still, with Zayla driving.
So when they flip it over, they'll stay seated.
Exactly. There's a roll cage too.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's safe. Perfectly
Yeah.
safe.
Hey,
You can send
more
it.
than I had.
That's what I told her, man. We had a steering wheel, 4 wheels, a motor, and a frame.
Right.
This thing's
It's got a
got.
3-wheeler, man.
Oh yeah,
They
this thing's
flip all
got.
the time.
This thing's got independent front and rear suspension on it, like a horn, blinkers, LEDs on it. Like it's cool.
6-disc CD changer.
The
Yeah.
stuff we survived as a kid, like, why?
We didn't
What
have
is it?
seatbelts back in. Like
No.
my dad would just
Rode in the back of a pickup truck doing 70 from here to Nashville.
Heck yeah. Send it.
Send
I
it.
remember the old station wagon with the window facing the
Yeah,
back window.
yeah.
Man, that was so much more. You just
That
kept
was
your
it.
head up against the back window.
That's
the
Make
whole time.
faces at the people behind
Yeah,
you.
and you climb
We-
over the seats.
We would
and-
lay down in the back dash
Yep.
and ride in the back window. I mean, what the heck? We drank out of water hoses.
Yep.
Man, you can't even drink Corona right now without dying. I mean,
You remember going to your grandma's house and there was always a bowl of paint chips? You
yeah,
just
those
eat
are
some?
the ones that had lead in them.
Yeah, yeah,
those
yeah.
are great.
Yeah, those are
I
good.
love those.
Real good.
We was doing X Games stuff before anybody knew what X Games were, because Mr. Coon, he lived behind us. There was a swamp between us. We said it was a pond, but it was a swamp. Like, I'm talking about, you could see an
Where the-
oily residue across the water.
Where the alligators lived.
Man, we swam in that. We'd come home gray.
Oh my god.
Like, it was funky, dude.
That's why they
Nasty.
call it gray water.
But we would, Mr. Coon would load us
his
up.
immune system is like through the roof.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
His immune system will. He holds the cure to the coronavirus. His blood's basically Lysol.
We, Mr. Coon would load us up. We would get as many bicycles in the back of that truck as we could. And I don't know where he would take us, but there was this long boat ramp downhill. And he had built this ramp with wheels on it that he would pull behind the truck. We would park the ramp at the end of the boat ramp. He would secure it to where it would roll away. We'd put life vests on our bicycles, and to the top of the hill we went. And I'm talking about full speed ahead. I hope no boats are coming to load up because look out for flying
It's gonna
children.
hurt.
Yep.
And we would do flips, and we would jump off our bikes in mid-flight. I mean,
Y'all sent it before sending it was cool.
right? And then dang, Blake, I think was the kid's name, decided to do what we would call today a Superman. Because he was like bicycle in the air.
Yep.
I don't know if it was on purpose. It looked cool.
He's like,
Yeah.
get back here.
Feet way out, and he's all like, ah. He had taken his life vest and moved it from his handlebars to the bar down below the seat. When he landed, face first into the handlebars. And all of his teefies went bye-bye.
Ouch, bro.
Yeah, there was no more trips to the lake after that.
Ouch.
Nobody got mad, but yeah, he had to have some
That's
implants put
gonna
in.
be one of those. You gotta go home and tell your mom what happened.
Oh yeah, we called mom. Well, because there's no cell phones back then, so
Mom!
had to go to the
Right.
load him up. Left all of us at the lake, loaded him up, went somewhere. I don't know, the hospital or an ambulance or whatever, and someone else came and picked us up. Like I don't know, maybe 30 minutes later. We were there unsupervised.
Yep.
7, 8, 9-year-old kids.
Yeah. I remember in the middle of summertime, man. We would ramp all the kids in the neighborhood would gather together. Parents are at work. I mean, it's just a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
We're all 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, whatever. I remember one time I broke my ankle in the middle of the road ramping my bicycle. Broke my ankle. Had to walk back home a half mile to my house just so I can call my mom at work and tell her what I did so she can come home and take me to the emergency room.
Right.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I died twice as a kid. My mom told me to walk it off.
Yeah,
I
rub some
walked
dirt on
half
it,
a
son.
mile with a broken ankle
That's epic.
Dang.
because there was nothing around. You had to.
There's no payphones around in the neighborhood. You know?
And you couldn't catch a pigeon with a broken ankle. I mean,
No.
that's just hard. What are you gonna ride on?
Man, we used to build all these epic ramps and stuff. Man, we used to have like races like with our bicycles. We made dirt tracks,
Oh, yeah.
and we used to have races like around trees, and we make little race courses and stuff. And
Yeah.
Speed
that was
bumps
fun.
were my best friend on a bicycle.
Yes.
Man, gravel is not your friend on a bicycle.
No, it still hurts.
Man, I always we had one road, giant freaking hill. You get to the bottom of it, turns to gravel. And you would fly down that hill, and you would try to stop before you hit that gravel.
Oh,
Nope.
boy.
You would stop when you hit the gravel.
Whenever you hit the ground.
We had a big track that we would race on, and it got boring, and then we turned it into a figure eight,
Yep.
and that got boring. So then we dug like a
The
5
figure
foot.
eights were fun because then you'd hit each other.
Right. Well, we dug a 5 foot square hole in the intersection of the figure eight and made a ramp at every intersection. So now it's not only an intersection, but you're ramping through the air.
People are going through there.
So you got to avoid each other midair,
Duck.
and you've got to clear a 5 foot gap. So you had to go fast. So there was like, every day
Dude.
somebody went home bleeding.
Well, that's why you know you're having fun.
Right.
Yeah, after about a week, we put a bunch of broken glass down in the hole. Dude, it was great.
We
Yeah.
called it the death pit.
Yeah, it was tons of fun, man.
Yeah, we went to a creek out there in the woods behind. There's an old pallet yard over here off of Pratt. And we found this huge bamboo forest in the middle of the woods, and it had a creek that ran close to it. So we went and dammed up the creek, rechanneled the creek. It was a sand bed, and made an island. And the island then was huge. Today, it's probably about as big as this room that we're in. But we built a fort out of bamboo, a 2-story fort,
What?
on the island, and we had a zip line that went from a tree to the fort.
That's awesome.
Oh, dude, it was, and we went to the pallet yard.
I kind of want that now.
Yeah, me
we,
too.
We stole pallets all the time.
Yeah.
And that was our floor from the first and second floor. Like, we had taken all the bamboo. We could have been architects, man. I mean, we built a pretty. I would almost bet it's partially standing.
Still out
30
there.
years later.
That'd be a trip.
That would be epic if you could find it.
Man, we used to do that too. Like we would go out in the woods and we make forts and stuff out there, and
Yeah.
we didn't go all redneck architect like that.
Redneck architect.
That's it, dude. We could have had a sign, dude. We could have made a shirt.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you're gonna make a shirt with that.
That's a good idea.
Redneck architect.
Dang old boom, man. That'd be the back of it.
There you go. Sure. Redneck architects. Everything we build everything with pallets.
Be a new construction company,
That'd
man.
that'd be a cool tattoo, like a stick of dynamite, just with the dang old.
And then boom, they'll dynamite in half.
There you go.
Here we go. Hey, I know a dude that's got a chicken leg tattooed on his leg with a mask, so that's not really bad.
Man, speaking of going home bleeding and stuff, man, I remember when I was a kid, we used to go cliff diving all the time.
Yes, blue holes.
Man, that the one out there in the bauxite. Man, there's
Outside.
out in bauxite. There's they've had to quarantine that one off.
Yep.
Really?
A couple people died.
It's so deep, so deep.
We had one called Ignorant Ridge.
That would be the best name for a band, like ever.
Ignorant Ridge.
Ignorant Ridge. Hey man, listen up, guys. We're Ignorant Ridge. Thank y'all for coming out. You hear me?
Keep that in mind for next year's band.
Yeah.
There you go.
Little kids, we're Ignorant Ridge. Thank you.
That was a 70-foot cliff.
Oh my God.
That's ignorant.
There was a 40-footer, but the 70-footer, it was a blue hole. It had a pine tree that grew off the very edge of the cliff.
That's a nut ripper.
It grew out over the water, and there was a limb that was roughly about 5 feet away from the edge of the cliff. And it was about elevation, probably about 2 foot higher than the edge of the cliff. In order to land in the water, because the cliff, if you drew a straight line down from the top of the cliff to the water, it was probably about 6 to 8 feet further back than the water would start down low.
Yeah.
So you would have to run and jump over that limb in order to land in the water.
Oh my God.
If you didn't make it over the limb, it was not going to be a good sight when you got to the bottom. So, Ignorant Ridge.
Makes perfect sense now.
I had a great idea one night.
No, you
I said
I'm gonna
night.
go on a limb and say no, you didn't.
I dove off of it.
Oh,
It was dark.
dude.
I was showing out. I've got a scar to prove it. I cleared. No worries. And I'm flying through the air. And I was like, oh, there's the water. Wait, that wasn't a pow!
Oh,
I'm talking about face plant, belly flop,
oh.
parallel to the water.
Oh.
Like, I won the contest. No one will ever beat me.
Oh.
Knocked me stupid. I was bleeding. Like, split my stomach open.
Oh my God.
Bleeding
Jesus.
from the impact. Yeah. Yep. I never jumped off that cliff again, ever. But everybody...
Why would you do it at night?
Oh, we jumped off of it many times at night. And it was fun because when you're going feet first, it really don't matter. You hit when you hit.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to fly through the air and land this, and hey, yay, this is
Dude.
awesome. Everybody's like, yeah.
I
And
learned
then you hear the echo of, cow, for like a mile.
Oh my God. Like a gunshot.
I learned at a very early age. I might have been Ezra's age. We went crabbing in Grand Chenier. Crabbing's a thing down there, and not the kind of crabbing you're thinking about.
Right.
And
I remember college.
yeah,
That girl was dirty.
so we're walking around in the water. It's nighttime. And we're walking around in the water, crabbing, barefooted, and there was I don't know what you call a herd of crabs.
Walking around in the barefoot.
I
Yeah,
heard
They have snakes down there.
most people down there don't own shoes anyway.
a herd of crabs.
Oh my God.
But
Hurt.
yeah, we a herd of crabs. Yeah, I stepped on them barefooted.
It was a whole gaggle of them.
Oh, dude, and I'm telling you, they pinched the fire out of me, and ever since then, you know what? I'm out doing water at
Yeah.
night.
Yeah,
Done.
dude.
Ever
no.
since then, nope.
If I can't see the bottom, I ain't getting in.
Man, you ever watch those survival reality shows?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like where they
Naked
drink
and
their own
Afraid.
pee and all that.
Man, there was one. It was a dual survival, and they did one in the swamplands down in Louisiana. out in the middle of
saw
freaking
that.
nowhere. Dude, they're walking around at night, barefoot, in this water. Man, there's just you could just see snakes swimming like right around them. I'm like, no.
That Naked and Afraid. I mean, have you seen that one?
Uh-huh.
They're completely naked.
I'd be afraid to be naked.
Yeah,
Bad.
I'm
I
afraid
mean,
to be naked
dude,
now.
Me too.
Could you imagine some of the ants and spiders that they've got in the tropics?
I got too many cracks, man.
Like,
Too many crevices.
like you're sleeping on a banana leaf. What is that really doing for you?
Quick, grab your loincloth. We got company.
I mean, good Lord. I can't walk barefoot to the mailbox, and you're talking about tracking through the daggum rainforest?
Yeah.
What? I forget. There's like a prize or something that you win. Like you win money or
Like
something.
Naked and Afraid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like a cash prize. Like Dual Survival and that stuff, they just do it every week for the heck of it.
You know, here's my thing though. If you pay if you win a cash prize, you still got to pay taxes on it, right?
Right. Yeah,
So you're gonna tell me that I spent a month in the woods naked and scared out of my mind, not afraid, scared,
Yeah.
and I gotta pay taxes for
Half
that?
of them get
You know
picked up because they ate some berry that almost killed them.
Yeah,
At least that Naked and Afraid, at least you're there with somebody.
yeah.
Now, there's another one they did on the not Travel Channel.
They're like by themselves.
Yeah, it was. I think it was called Alone. I think is what it was called. They're like in the Pacific Northwest, up in the mountains and in the woods.
Find your way back.
Yeah.
And there's like 12 of them, and they're all in their own little section areas. And there's bears and coyotes and they're by them freaking selves, man.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these people have no skills whatsoever. It's like, yeah, I'm an accountant from West Virginia.
I breed butterflies part time, bro.
Right. I once stayed at a Holiday Inn Express.
I'm a kindergarten teacher. I got this.
I count crayons.
I'm Steve Irwin's biggest
I mean,
fan.
why would you sign up for that? What do you think you're going to do? I mean, how long do you think you're going to make it?
I've eaten all my fingernails, man. I'm still starving.
But there was a dude, like, literally, it was like 18 years old. He lasted like 5 months out there by himself.
Dang.
They don't even tell you when everyone else drops out. They wait until everybody's gone except for the final two, and then when that last person does, and then the other person wins.
So you've been out there for like a year, not even.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that would be.
I mean, but at any point you can tap out.
That's stupid. I tell you what I've been watching that's kind of crazy.
I wouldn't mind doing it for a day, but that's about it.
I could do it for a week.
Have y'all seen
Yeah, I can do a couple days.
60 Days In? It's
Mm-hmm.
where they take like informants, like some of them are correctional officers and some of them police officers and some of them are just random people, but they lock you up in the penitentiary for 60 days, and you've got to you're going in as an informant basically. You're trying to play the part, but you're also trying to get insights on where the drugs are coming from, where the shanks are coming from,
Without dying.
Without dying, dude. It's
And this is a game.
it's a TV show.
What?
Yeah,
What?
like this.
Are people just that bored now?
People are stupid, man.
Well, yeah.
Like, and they show. I mean, they show everything pretty much. I mean, but it's like this dude. Ramen noodles are gold.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this dude's like, I'll give you 10 packs of ramen noodles for that crack rock. Bet. I mean, they get down. But
And dude's in a cell eating dry ramen noodles.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But yeah, it's 60 Days In. Like, and it's crazy. Like, I don't know. You got to watch it. It's kind of cool, but kind of crazy.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
No.
I can excuse me, my guy. Please do not take my Foot Locker.
Man, I love those survival shows though, man. Like Man vs. Wild. I love that one, dude.
Yeah.
There was
Oh,
one-
Bear?
Oh, Bear Grylls.
He's
Man,
a freaking
this
nut.
pee tastes like pee.
Why would you drink that? All the best nutrients come out. No, they don't.
There was like one episode where he like killed a snake and then used the skin to pee in to use as a water sack that he could later purify that water and drink it. Kid you not, he did it.
Man, just give me
And
a
then
plastic.
drank the water back out of the skin.
Take a plastic bag and a rock and dig a hole, and you can have water.
Interesting.
Yep. You take a plastic bag, you dig a hole, you put a plastic container in said hole, you lay the plastic bag over the top of the hole, you put a rock in the middle of it, and allow it to create a downward, weight in the middle, and then walk away from it. The moisture and the sun and all that will create,
Unless you're in the middle of the desert.
and then just find an oasis.
Yeah.
Or sing Wonderwall.
That's. I said maybe.
Man, let me ask you this though. If you were trapped in a survival situation like that, would you rather be trapped in a forest environment a desert environment or like a freezing cold
Oh,
environment?
forest, 100%.
Forest, yeah,
Yeah.
you got way too many resources there.
Yeah. Freezing cold would
everything
actually
wants
be
to,
cool.
But everything wants to kill you in
It'd
the
be
forest.
cold.
Yeah, snowy cold. Because you can track your prey better that way.
Yeah, and like the sound is different.
Yeah. And if you kill
But-
something, you can let it lay longer.
That is true.
Yeah.
They spread it.
No, I think the forest would be cool because there's a lot more animals there.
Oh, yeah.
You got a lot more resources. You
I
can
ain't doing
sharpen.
But everything's trying to kill you too.
That'd be all right.
Dude, those spider monkeys freak me out, man.
I'd build a spear and have spider monkey for breakfast.
Man, oh,
Dude, I watched speaking of survival shows, there was one episode. It was Man, Woman, Wild is what they called it, and so it was a guy and his wife, who she was like a reporter or something, and he was a survival expert. He was like an ex-Marine survival expert. Well, they're out there, and then the first day they find a big giant turtle. Of course, they capture it,
Yeah.
and he puts it aside and doesn't, he puts it in a contained area not to let it get away. Well, later that day, he goes to go kill it, and his wife freaks out. He's like, "What did you think we were gonna do with it?"
Yeah, we're not gonna keep this pet and let him
She's
watch
like,
us
"I
starve.
didn't know you were gonna kill it." It's like, this is dinner.
If that was Cajun, man, I'm making a sauce piquant. That's a turtle stew, baby.
Have you ever had turtle?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Oh, dude, that's a delicacy down there.
I've never had turtle. I've never had frog legs, and I've never had turtle.
Frog legs are good. Turtle is.
I've had alligator. Alligators.
Alligators.
It's a little gamey.
different.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a little chewy.
Turtles or sauce piquant, dude. It's phenomenal. There's a place we go. Whenever we go down there, we go duck hunting, and it's just like this hole in the. You look outside, like, dude, you're fixing to eat something out of there, but you go in there and it's, oh my god, it is the
Shane,
best.
you ever ate turtle?
yeah.
Man,
It's good.
guess I'm missing out. I've never had turtle.
We had turtle stew. Turtle stew.
Turtle soup.
Turtle stew.
I had a turtle.
Yeah,
I
that's-
had a
that's-
turtle soup one time.
That's what sauce piquant is.
So there's a lake. I don't remember exactly where it's at. But it's called Lake Peckerwood. No joke. Legit. Real name.
No, it's not.
$100 bill. Look it up. Google it right now.
Long wheelbase 10
I'm
on the
not,
line.
I'm not Google searching Peckerwood.
Just don't
on
search
my
for.
phone.
Just don't search the images.
Please,
Search location.
can you?
But it's called Lake Peckerwood, and that's where my grandparents. that's where my grandparents
such a
spent
child, Dylan.
a lot of time at. But it's crazy. Is everything there was larger than life. Like there was a snake there, Grandpa dubbed Bubba, that I promise you,
Lake Peckerwood.
Old Bubba down there at Lake Peckerwood,
I
he's a big one.
dude. That was the largest water snake I've ever seen in my life, dude. It was probably 8 inches in diameter and at least 8 feet long. I mean, it might not have been 8 feet long, but it might have been at least 7. But that's great. But he caught a big
girth to
old
it.
he caught a big old loggerhead.
We call that one Girth Brooks.
Girth Brooks. We
It's a girth. It's a girth worm.
he caught a big old loggerhead out of there, big old soft shell turtle or whatever. It was a water turtle, dadgummit. And if it wasn't as big as half as this desk, I'd be surprised.
Oh, you could have ate on that for a couple
It
days,
was
dude.
massive. Like I've never in my life seen a bigger turtle, except for at the zoo. But wrong kind of turtle.
So when you cook it, do you cook it in the shell or do you take
No,
it?
you cut it.
We always boiled it first. You boil it, and then you split the shell. You can just pull the shell off, and then there's all the meat, and then you make your stew, and you cut the head, the feet, tail off.
You don't eat the head, do you?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay,
it's too
excuse
too
me.
crunchy.
It's called Peckerwood Lake.
Well, there's a big difference.
There's
There's
Copperhead Road, and there's Peckerwood Lake.
It is Peckerwood Lake.
Peckerwood Lake.
It is in Peckerwood Lake. Is it Duval's Bluff?
Is that near Lake Placid?
Is that on the Urban Dictionary? Oh, now we're getting text messages. FCC just fired it up.
That's you go down Morningwood Drive.
Right down there past Girthworm Trail.
Good Lord, it's getting deep in here. My watching. Shit,
Oh man, this is bad and good.
Dango.
This is real bad and good.
Boom. Peckerwood. It's the name of a lake, Paul. That's great. I'm surprised my brother ain't said nothing. He loved Lake Peckerwood.
I bet he would.
does.
I bet you would, Panama Red.
That's what it
Boy.
says in the men's bathroom.
Yeah.
Make-
Oh boy.
My goodness, I almost got in trouble. About got
So
shut
turtle.
down.
So I've never had turtle.
Turtle soup.
I've had gator. Gator's not bad.
How about deer heart?
Deer heart?
Yes, sir.
Why would you eat a deer heart?
Tastes like liver.
I don't like livers.
Do liver and onions,
Ew.
but we do deer heart and onions. Yep.
Pretty good.
Had deer brain. Kind of same thing.
See, we used to do squirrel brain tacos.
Right?
Yeah.
Never did that.
What?
Yeah.
Squirrel brain tacos.
Nothing
Man, you
goes
s-
to waste
you,
down there,
you
man.
put enough seasoning on it, it tastes like chicken.
Man, you put enough Tonys on that, it's gonna be fine.
Fine.
here.
Yeah, it's great. That, like, the one thing I just couldn't, like, pig ears I've never eaten.
No, that's dog treats.
You're right. I seen a beef tongue.
Yeah.
Can't get down with that.
My grand Popsy really likes to eat cow tongue.
I had some chitlins once.
I had chitlins when I first moved up here. I had chitlins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, it was the most, don't ever cook them inside.
No, dude, that's the most god awful smell.
Like, you walk in the door and you're,
I mean, it smells like you're boiling turds.
it smells like you're boiling pig intestines.
Yeah, at least whenever we stuff our boudin in the pig intestine, like we clean it.
Right.
These aren't really purged all that
Nasty,
great.
dude.
It's pretty
No,
gross.
It's gross. It's bad. They don't
Ooh,
taste
I'm
bad.
queasy just thinking
They
about
taste
the
like
smell.
bad.
they taste like the crunchy leftovers of chicken. I mean, fried chicken. I'll never eat them again.
Yeah, for that
What
reason,
else?
I'm out.
I mean, sushi. Of course, there's just.
I've never eaten snake.
I've had
Never had snake either.
alligator. Alligator's kind of tangy to me.
It
I
is
like
it's
gator.
a little chewy.
It's a little twangy, but like duck. If you don't cook duck right, it tastes like liver.
Yeah.
So
The duck is weird because like with chicken, with poultry, most poultry you have to overcook it to make sure it's
Right.
completely done. Duck you have to undercook it.
Yep.
yeah, it's crazy.
My mom does this thing down there.
And duck's expensive.
Yeah, it is. And she'll do duck and grits,
Duck and grits.
like shrimp and grits.
Yeah.
just duck and grits. Oh
I
man, it's so
ducked when
good.
he said-
Yeah, duck.
Duck.
Goose, no grits.
Daffy.
What else have I eaten?
I've eaten pig feet.
No.
Those aren't bad.
Yeah, I'm good.
We were somewhere. Where was we at?
Hoghead
Colorado,
cheese.
Montana, somewhere not normal. And I ordered cheeseburger and fries. I didn't get French fries.
What were they?
Cow balls. Apparently they call fries cow balls. Or cow balls are called fries.
Was that on Peckerwood Road or Lake or whatever?
Morningwood Drive.
Yeah, next to Lake Placid.
That was down Ballsack Cove.
I had to rephrase my order. It's some daggone.
No, like I don't want French fried balls. I want French fries. Okay.
Right, yeah, that's what I had to explain to him. I did not order this. It's just a delicacy. I was like, handle them delicately.
Yeah, you better be delicate with them boys.
I mean,
It's like you're testing my patience.
he said testing. He was trying to say something else.
That took a lot of ball.
That's a big balls to say. Testing.
Man.
Testing, testicles, testing. Yeah. Jen Ledger.
Did you at least try them?
Nope, gone. Get them
What-
off my
what-
plate.
you
I didn't
didn't
even eat the cheeseburger. Well, give me another one.
Yeah, what's cheeseburger code name for around these
I don't
parts?
know, but I hope it ain't fries because I don't want none.
I got tricked into eating those mountain oysters.
Here's your funny picture of the night.
We'll have to face
I was in there using the restroom while ago.
Oh man, we need a good laugh, please.
There's no way you can tell me that this
Somebody
could
lay a big old turd.
possibly have been on accident or by happenstance.
Oh, that's great.
Which I don't care.
That's great.
I just wonder what that is.
You got a boogie.
There's no way that falls that perfectly into place on purpose.
That's a boogie.
My bad.
He's got a boogie. Who was that? Who's that guy?
Hey, the governor. Hey,
Governor Asa, yeah.
It's always
somebody's not happy with him.
He probably got a leak from when he got shot. Daggum coon hunting or whatever he was doing that one day.
Got shot in the butt
Did
tops.
somebody shoot him? Or was it the vice president?
His son or something.
It was the vice president.
Oh, yeah, that was a Dick
This
Cheney.
quail hating.
No, it was Dick Cheney. wasn't
What kind of
Yeah.
conversations are we having here tonight? Peckerwoods.
It's a bad shot. It only got him in the back.
it? Yeah, right.
Man, this just popped up. Man, I ain't trying to change the
Whoa.
laughable mode, but
Whoa, it popped
I
up.
think we need to have a little moment of silence for Nashville.
Yep.
That was crazy.
That's mad.
Like, out
Did you
of
see
nowhere.
the video of the guy in the crane?
Dude, I saw that before I came here.
375 feet in the air. He said no warning. He was there, like, boom. Next thing you know, it's dark, lightning, and a tornado's coming. And he is 375 feet in the air.
What a ride.
In a glass container.
Do you take a video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna die, you might as well video it,
Yeah.
right?
But
If you're going to send it, you might as well send
he,
it.
he about got sent.
I'm gonna have
But
to watch that.
yeah,
that's
dude.
crazy. I know there was a. It's been a while now. It's been over a decade. I think Ben was a little over a year old, and they had all the flooding there in Nashville. You remember that? Mm-mm. We went up. They had all of downtown was flooded. We went up and did some mission work with our church. Ben was a year old because I remember taking him with us, and we did. I remember doing sheetrock work with a 1-year-old. That was fun.
I bet.
Yeah, he was in his. Well, he wasn't even 1 yet because he was in his walker. So
Oh,
he
wow.
was in his thing, just running all over the freaking place. But yeah, that's insane, man.
Yeah, dude, that was just unbelievable.
And it didn't hit like the suburbs and stuff.
No,
Like,
it hit downtown.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's ridiculous. It never does that.
Is
That's
is Sun Records all right?
Is that what you're concerned about?
I mean, everybody else as well, but you
Yeah,
know,
right.
Just
It said it
Priorities,
it wasn't
right?
far from where we were at the
Yeah. Rocktown.
Rocktown or
No.
Rockets.
Rocketown,
Rocket Town.
Rocket
They
Man.
go Rockets, man. Look at these wood-fired drumsticks on here. That's a pretty cool deal. $9.99.
What?
Yeah. Trying to find Chase some. Man, dude, he keeps destroying drumsticks.
that is never, ever, ever going to end.
No, I like it. I'm okay with it, but there's got to
Can
be
you
some
get in
more.
some like light up like carbon fiber ones?
He broke those.
Really?
Yes. He destroyed. Dude, you ought to see his snare right now. You look at that snare in there and look at his snare. His snare looks 2 years old already.
Wow.
It almost has no paint on it.
Seriously?
He has beat the crap. Dude, he goes in there. He'll leave here, drum lessons, and he'll go straight home and play for another 30 minutes.
Really?
We come home from school. I'm like, hey, buddy, let's go do. No. He's in there beating like nonstop.
That's good, though, man.
Nonstop. That's all he wants to do is play the freaking drums. And I'm okay with that.
Dude, I mean, for a 7-year-old, I mean, to where he's at on drums is impressive.
Oh, yeah.
And I've said any young 7-year-old can get in there and beat the crap out of the drums. But the technique that he shows,
Rhythmic chaos.
man, like the Flyleaf song that we're doing, I'm always amazed when we get to the chorus of that one, and it,
Yeah.
and it is dun, 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 and it starts off lighter and
That
gets heavier.
build up, that.
How many 7-year-olds do you know can have that kind of control
No, man, it's
to
great.
do that build?
He
got
practices
some
a lot.
talent.
He practices a lot.
That's just, I mean, he's not. I mean, he's not.
He's not normal.
He's a musician.
Yeah, he's got an ear for it.
I mean, that there's no other word around it. I mean, it's at 7 years old, just to have that kind of technique and that kind of control is impressive.
Yeah, it's freaking crazy. What did Rodney just say? How was Zach in the bathroom for that long and he hasn't responded to a single text?
Man, you ever go to the bathroom and forget your phone?
No, because Rodney just said nobody ever goes to the bathroom without their phone.
Man, I did one time. I went to the bathroom, got pants pulled down, realized I didn't have my phone. Like, never mind. And I got back out and left. And came back once I
Yeah.
found my phone.
I'll hold it.
What do you? I mean, it's like, what are you gonna do in there for 3 minutes?
So, kind of grounded Chase from his phone for the week because his little mouth has been off the charts being smart aleck.
Yeah.
Yesterday on the way home, we're almost home. He's like, Dad, we got to hurry up. I was like, why? He's like, I got to poo. And I was like, okay, when we get to the house. And he was like, where's my phone? And I was like, you're grounded from your phone. Dad, I can't poop without my phone.
Man, read a magazine like the rest of us
I
did.
started laughing. I was like,
Put some Mad Libs in there.
He's in there one day and he was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, what? And I run in there. He's like, my legs are numb.
Yeah.
He'd been in there on the toilet for so long.
It's like, you're welcome, son.
Yeah.
Welcome
Yeah.
to manhood.
I didn't have a phone when I was pooping at your age.
I used to get a lot of reading done in there. I still do.
Yeah, I watch TikTok videos.
I listen to podcast and
Potty.
Potty
He said
cast.
potty
watch
cast.
podcasts.
That's funny.
Well, fellas, it's 10:34. I said we wrap this thing up.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you're
It's
right.
past our bedtime.
I'm tired. I need to go take my vitamins.
And go poo.
Go poo. Drink some Ensure. Go check on my Despens sponsorship.
All right, guys. Well, we'll be back next Wednesday at 9, probably 9:06 again, on the dot.
On the dot.
On the dot.
no.
So tune in at 9:06.
I'll make it 907.5.
I'm recording this, so hopefully I'll get this uploaded on the YouTubers so we can replay it tomorrow.
10-4.
Hopefully.
It'll be lit.
Fingers crossed. And in the meantime, I'm your host, Mikey G, joined by Outlaw Shane Preator,
Bicycle.
Mr. Back Bacon Dylan Johnson.
Oi, oi.
Zach Dunlap's in there somewhere.
He's, yeah.
There he
There he
goes.
is. And this is Dad's After Dark. We'll catch you guys next week.
Yeah. That's after dark. You already know. Moms in the morning suck.
Dad's after dark, grilling in the park, making back ribs on the grill. Me and my wife, Netflix and chill. Sweet tea, roller cooler, lawnmowers, blah blah blah. Mom's in the morning, they talking, it's kinda boring. Bourbon, Velcro, New Balances, tatted on my nose. Mickey G, funny packs, that's on me. Blue jean shorts, yeah, that kinda short. Dad's after dark.